Hey, all you far out dudes and dudettes. Welcome to, I think video number 8. Now, probably didn't know I had to get a new pair of glasses. Thank God for Walmart. Because, these ones got busted, all twisted, and bridge broke, and you know what? And, if anyone's got a CR 2016 watch battery, this one died. But, I know what you're here for. You're here for some fine poetry. Okay. A semblance of fine poetry. See where we're on? We're on Act 3, I think? Act 3, Scene 2. According to the page count, we are over halfway through the book. According to the act count, or the scene count, we're a little less than halfway through those. But, anyway. Act 3, Scene 2. See, where do we leave off? Last time. Oh, yeah. You just left the Baines household. Enter Marty McFly. The DeLorean is outside of town beneath some bushes. I guess that's important. All right. Here am I, 1640 Riverside, though known to me as John F. Kennedy, wherein I should find Doc, and make some sense of all that I have seen since I've arrived. Already I've witnessed things I would not never believed in yesterday. My father and my mother, both so young, and filled with life and vigor, as I ne'er have seen them, their future still in front of them. Doc shall know how to get me hence from here, and take me once more to my rightful home. Behold this house, how glorious and tall! A mansion such as Doc could ne'er afford. This must be that which once did catch fire. Yet have I come before the match is struck? I'll knock upon the heavy wooden door. Ne'er was a knock so vital to my life. Doc? Is it thee? Speak not a word, I pray. Come thou inside. Yet tell me not thy name, nor aught about thy life or thine intent. Doc, nay, quiet! Tell me nothing, lad. 'Tis me, 'tis Marty. Thou must help me, Doc. Tut, tut. Say naught whilst I experiment. Thy thoughts I'll read as 'twere a tome of tales, as plain as Homer's texts and Aesop's fables. Thou comest from a mighty distance. Yeah! Hush! Do not tell, for I may clearly read. Thou comest in hope that I from thee shall buy a regular subscription to the Saturday Evening Post. 'Tis true? Nay, Doc, thou art a politician, thus to speak, when none would wish to hear thee. Cease thy prattle. I'll read thy book again, and know its plot. Thou wouldst receive from me donations for the Coast Guard Youth Auxiliary. Doc, hear me. I have from the future come. Within a time machine of thine own invention have I come hither, 1955. Thy help do I require to take me back unto mine own time, 1985. My God above, dost thou know what this means? The import of thy words unto my work, the finding thou hast here put on display? It means this damned contraption worketh not. Doc, thou must help, though thou believest not me. Thou art the only one who knoweth, who has knowledge hath. Thou art the only one who knowledge hath of how this time machine doth work. A time machine. How this time machine of thine doth work. I should rehearse. Sorry, guys. Try to do better. A time machine. I've not invented such. I'll prove to thee, Doc. Behold this card, my license wherewith I may drive a car. It doth expire in 1987. See thou my birthday. I am not yet born. This picture, too. See and believe, old friend, my brother, and my sister, and myself. The shirt she wears tells the tale entire. It readeth, Class of 1984. 'Tis mediocre photographic fakery! A child would do a better job than this. Most shoddy work by an amateurish hand. Thy brother's hair is cut off from the rest. I tell thee nothing but the honest truth. I need to work on my inflections. I tell thee nothing but the honest truth. Thou must believe, or find me a grave man. Pray, tell me then, thou future lad, who is the president of these United States, where thou comest from in thy 1985? 'Tis Ronald Reagan. Ha! The actor? Ha! Is Jerry Lewis then vice president? Jane Wyman, I suppose, is our first lady. Jack Benny, secretary of the Treasury? Shall jesters then become our senators? Yup. Shall wrestling men become our governors? I think that happened. Shall businessmen turn into heads of state? This was written long before the last election. That's hilarious. What ho! Stay, Doc, I bid thee. Wait and hear. Good even of thy jest. I have had enow. Farewell, thou future lad. I shall no more. Bunk. Nay, Doc, Nay, Doc, I yet may prove I speak the truth. The bruise thou hast upon thy head of white, I know whence it hath come, yea, and wherefore thou didst unfold to me the tale entire. Upon the precipice of thy commode thou stoodst, intent to fix a timepiece there. Thou fellest, and knockest thy head upon the sink. Then did a picture come into thy mind, thy miracle, the flux capacitor, which maketh possible time travel truly. Believed I not before, yet now I do. Thy words, each one a wonder, do convince, however strange. I see thou speakest true. O blessed change that thou hast had me worried so. Go to the DeLorean. I hid the time machine outside the town. Something there is that doesn't love a starter. Therefore, beneath a bramble it doth lie, until it can be made to drive once more. This strange contraption hath a car's appearance, yet like no automobile I ever seen. Once I did fall this morning. I drew this. The flux capacitor. I know it well. Behold, my friend, the work of 30 years, as I exhibit how a simple sketch has by thy hand become reality. It worketh! Oh, it worketh! Mark the day I finally invented aught that worketh. Most certain 'tis it worketh. That I stand in 1955 is ample proof. Thou couldst bet bottom dollar it is so. Let us sneak this unto my laboratory. We shall return thee home. This I do vow. The night we sent me hither, to this time, we made a record of the experiment. This video I shall connect unto thy television, that thou mayest behold. Come now, and see what we have done. Video and Doc. Doc. 'Tis I! Observe how old I have become! Video Doc. Friends, makers, countrymen, lend me your ears. My name ye know, 'tis Dr. Emmett Brown. I stand upon the stony parking lot of Twin Pines Mall, Hill Valley, California. Doc. Thanks be to God I still have my hair. Yet, what are these strange garments I am wearing? Arrayed art thou in a radiation suit. Radiation suit? Of course, of course! From all the fallout of the atomic war. Methought it would be so. I see it is, for ne'er was there a peacetime made to last. What prophetic words. Meanwhile, this small contraption doth amaze. A handheld television studio, with which one may record whate'er transpires. No wonder 'tis thy president was once an actor, with his name known through the globe. His visage and comportment must be pleasing unto a television audience. I have advanced the tape unto the part that I would have thee see, Doc. Vital 'tis. Video Doc. Nay, nay, the splendid craft's electrical, yet it requires a nuclear reaction to generate the mighty current of 1.21 in gigawatts. What did I say? I prithee, play it back. Nay, nay, splendid craft's electrical, yet it requires a nuclear reaction to generate the mighty current of 1.21 in gigawatts of electrical power that I do need. Fly! 1.21 in gigawatts? Foe! Gigawatts of 1.21! Great Scott! What have I done? How can it be? Doc, what in the name is a gigawatt? How could I be so careless? So unthinking? Oh, 1.21 gigawatts! Tom, friend, companion, and inventor wise, how shall I generate this awesome power? Not even thee, in all thy harsh debates with Tesla, as your two most brilliant minds did wrestle with these matters most electric, conceive of such a great staggering sum as 1.21 in gigawatts. It can't be accomplished, can it? Nay. 'Tis simple, Doc, and I shall tell thee now, as thou in 30 years wilt tell me. We need no more than some plutonium. Ha! In thy 1985, perchance, plutonium is found in every market upon the shelves with cheese, or eggs, or milk, or as simple as buying the pear or onions for a picnic in the park. In 1955, however, 'tis far harder to obtain plutonium. With my regrets, good Marty, I'll explain. Thou shalt be bound unto this present time. Canst never leave as long as thou shalt live. Canst never leave? Oh, speak thou not these words. I must return, and not be here confined. A life I have in 1985. Moreover, there's my lass, my Jennifer, who, like the loyal, true Penelope, will be there waiting for me. Is she fair? Her beauty is beyond compare to me, and whether 'tis by luck or miracle, she loveth me with whole and eager heart. Look thou upon this note she hath writ, wherein she doth proclaim her love for me. This simple paper verifies my claims. Incomprehensible this matter is. Pray, say not so. Thou art mine only hope. I'm sorry, Marty, but the only source that can such massive electricity produce, to reach the powerful magnitude in 1.21 in gigawatts, of which I know, is from a lightning bolt. What hast thou said? Again? A lightning bolt. Unfortunately, 'tis impossible, unless thou can communicate with Zeus, ask him to lend thee his flaming rods, and have the gods look kindly upon thy quest. The matter hopeless is, for none do know the when or where a lightning bolt shall strike. None, save one who hath from the future come. We knoweth well, behold this pamphlet here, which pawn the back my Jennifer did write. Our town's clock tower, struck by lightning, eh? And 'twill soon be, the time doth come apace. Thou hast the answer, Marty. Answer, Marty, this is it. This pamphlet doth report the lightning bolt shall strike the large clock tower on the stroke of 10:04 at night on Saturday. This coming Saturday, by happenstance. If we, mayhap, can harness all the power that cometh from the lightning bolt's mighty bolt, direct it into the flux capacitor, and do so at the perfect instant too, belike the plane shall work, and so send thee home upon the night of Saturday the next. We'll send thee back to the future, forsooth. Aha, 'tis well, and Saturday sufficeth. A fortnight's half in 1955 shall be like a vacation for my soul. Thou canst show me Hill Valley of the Pass. I'll hang about and lunch at Lou's Cafe. Nay, Marty, thou must not, cannot be. There is no question of thy living life. As 'twere an holiday that thou enjoy'st, thou must remain herein within this house, and neither seek nor talk to anyone. Aught that thou shalt do, the smallest action taken, may lead to repercussions serious. 'Tis like a fable thou hast surely heard. Recall the one who travelled back in time and did no more than crush a butterfly, and when he did return unto his time, all had been changed by his most careless act. His future was unwittingly transformed. Time builds on time, as if it were two dominoes. When one doth fall, the others fall thereafter. The sequence vital, when 'tis modified, the future is unrecognizable. Say, dost thou comprehend these crucial words? Alas, methinks Doc's warning is too late. Indeed, 'tis plain. Oh, my thanks for thy concern. Oh, Marty, hast thou interaction had with anybody else besides myself? 'Tis possible my parents I have seen, perhaps some unexpected scenes withal. Great Scott, I prithee, let me see again the photograph of thou and siblings too. 'Tis as I feared. My theory hath been proven. Behold, thy brother, headless as the horseman, completely gone, like it had been erased. Not simply from the photograph gone hence, deleted utterly from all existence. Young Marty, in thy brief encounters here, thou hast fallen in a situation grave. Whate'er hath happened shall we two negate, thine actions will undo or be undone. That thou somehow hast unspun the knit of fate, and soon sew new patterns, that shall work thee woe. Already dost the thread work on thy brother, more like a noose unto his missing head. Upon the morrow let our work begin. Ne'er hath the challenge made Doc Brown afeard. We shall return unto the school, where we too shall retie this knot betwixt thy mom and dad. Thy future time, and therefore thou mayest still claim, familiar, unaffected, still the same. And that is the end. Act 3, Scene 2, and then there's a Shakespearean version of a changing photograph. And tomorrow we'll get to Scene 3. Thanks for watching, guys. It was a pleasure. Always far out.